I'd like to welcome you to Boise's first 3D scanning system to help you match your foot to the right ski boot. Here, we'll look at Sean's feet, who's our sales manager here at Ridgeline Bike and Ski. If you look here at Sean's feet that have already been scanned in previously, it has quite a few critical measurements that every boot fitter should make when looking at your feet. Specifically, we'll look at the shoe size. Right here, we'll see he'll fit into like a 26.5 foot or width or length of boot. Its width is 103. We'll look at his ball girth. We'll look at some other measurements, even like what is the gait angle to the floor. So what his lean-in posture looks like when he pronates, so that we can possibly even put some footbeds in there, or even look at canting his boot to help correct this area. I know Sean well. I'm sure he's had some accidents with his ankles when he's done skating, and hopefully we can look at how we can better his performance inside his ski boot and posture here. Now, if we look at his pressure at the bottom of his feet, we'll see that he kind of stands heavily on his left foot in the heel. Now, what we could do here is simulate what that would look like with the proper footbed to help keep the right balance in his ski boot and allow him for the best performance. Next, we look at the boots that could potentially fit Sean. You'll see that his left foot is going to be fitting a little easier into the boot than the right foot, but he actually matches well with a lot of these boot styles and types with his left foot. Now, Sean has kind of picked out which boot he's most curious about, so we'll look at try on. We'll click the boot that he wants to try on. Now, as we look at this boot, we can notice some areas of potential hot spots. You'll see here's kind of our measurement, and nothing's in the red per se. Well, maybe a little bit right here, a little bit of red starting to show up, but maybe that would be an area that we need to punch, and we'll be concerned about these areas that are yellow and to see what we may need to do to punch or to create some space for his foot in that particular area of the boot. Now, we look at his ankles here. They kind of lean in a little bit. We saw that on an earlier scan. Some of that will be corrected by the footbed. And so we can kind of say, okay, we can look at this and correct this with a footbed, and even give him some more body positioning strength with his canting of his boots to kind of give him a better performance on the mountain. If you have any more questions, come see us at Ridgeline Bike and Ski. Love to give your foot a scan and see what you would fit into.